Hi Aquarius, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of July. July. What is going on in July? Oh. Okay. So some kind of stable structure, home life, something's ending or finishing or completing to do with home life. It could be like a relationship ending, or it could be your relationship with a place is ending or finishing out. But something has run its course, is what I heard. And it's something that, I heard it's something that you ended up enduring. So you've endured enough and it's done. And it may have had you needing to conserve your energy or your resources. But now it's done. It's got you, you're juggling some kind of decision to do with where you put your money or where you put your energy. Let's see if the cards will reveal themselves. Sometimes I feel like it takes a long time for the cards to come out, but then I realize that in the grand scheme of things, it's got to be the right card for the collective energy. So whatever it is my hands are doing, it's changing the card format enough till some come out in the right order. So I just have to trust that. Sometimes it takes a long time, very, very long time. I feel like you're making a decision over how to use what you have in the correct manner in terms of what your resources are and what you've got, what you've got financially, or the independence that you have from your finances and the stability that you bring to the table. And there may be some kind of something that changes, that's disappointing to do with that, or that you feel like it's taken, maybe something's taken your resources in some way, or the change is unfavorable in some way for you specifically, even though you still have things going on and things that are still standing and still in place. I feel like maybe you have some kind of grief that you go through over what's happened with the change, and you also take a really good soul searching look at that, or maybe you're taking a soul searching look at what you have to leave behind when this completion or ending, this cycle to do with the living situation changes. Yet I feel that possibly what it brings you by completing or ending is it brings you some sort of freedom or emotional freedom or satisfaction. So it brings you freedom in another way. Because you know what you've already got in place. You know where you stand within yourself, and you know who your circle of friends are, you know who you can trust, and you know who you can rely on, no matter how big or small that circle is. there will be action around the ending. There's going to be like quick action that may feel like a lot is on your plate or a lot of burden, and you may need to pull on your extra strength, your reserves of strength, in order to cope with it, in order to orchestrate things. Don't be afraid to ask for help, Aquarius. Yeah, you may need to take time out for yourself to maintain and to build up your own reserves of strength and to show up your best. That's really important, because you are a hard worker and you are willing to put the work and effort in to what you do, and you often do go above and beyond. So make sure you take care of yourself, Aquarius, my darling. 5 relics of Lemuria. That's 5. So yeah, big change. There's some kind of big end. There's an ending or completion and a big change. What's this say? Fragments, memory, reclaiming. Some of you, it's letting go of or moving house, or possibly ending a commitment, like a marriage or a partnership or something like that, generally speaking, and looking at what you committed to in the past, where your loyalty lies and why. Where your loyalty lies. That's a really good thing to look at as well, especially when you look at your own memory of things that have happened and the way things transpired, looking at what you learned from those things and what you're going to change moving forward, what brings you freedom and what ties you down. And are the ties restrictive or are they strengthening? It makes me think of the Lion, the Strength card. There's the Strength card with the lion. You see she's got her hands on his mouth, so she's restricting him, but she's doing it lovingly, and he could bite her at any time, but he doesn't. He just licks her. And and she's got a handle on it, because you see how the card's yellow, that's like the spiritual aspect. So she's in a space of trusting and divinely guided, and in that divine light she is safe. So knowing that you are safe when you put your trust in the divine as well is important. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. My name's Rachel and I'm from Wales. Where are you from? Let me know in the comments. 36, telepathy of Terra Mater. So yeah, tuning in with your own divinity and your psychic gifts, and having vision. I feel Aquarius's vision is really excellent. When you have the space to cultivate what you naturally have, your natural gifts, you can see like a place that's in, what's the word, in deprivation, and you can visually transform it, like see it in a different manner. So you may be someone who works with, you maybe do interior design, or you do something like that, and even if you don't do it professionally, that might be something that you're naturally gifted at or good at doing. So or it could be, you could apply that to anything though. It doesn't have to be houses or interior design, it could be anything. I feel like you are seeing a vision or actualizing a vision of some sort. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. That absolutely ties in with what I just said. And 3 and 6 is 9. So something is completing and you're nearly there with something. In the light, in the right light. Your life is a canvas. Your life is a canvas, Aquarius. So paint away, get your vision. Maybe you're a visual artist. So if you let me know in the comments if you're a visual artist or some form of artist. I'd love to hear about your work, and I'm sure other Aquariuses would love to as well. So promote yourself in the comments, and let's create a community online and make the magic happen. I'd love to check out your work. So let me know, and I'll see you next month.